Good day guys, being here. So today we're going to have a try on this one. So this is what it looks like. So actually you can see it's not perfect. So you can see because the issue we will have is the pattern. So we don't have a full control over the pattern. So you can see all these the grids. So this direction is fine, but in this direction, so we will have it means we will have the same number of grids at this point, so it become very, it won't be something like this. And actually another option is which we can probably not like fully fix the issue here, is we can, instead of, so this actually what I did for this one is I just create one single massing using multiple profiles. Okay, so without any void. Another option is we can create we can use a void, like instead of trying to have a very, you can see, very small profile here, we can have similar size of profile, and then we use a void to cut that end. But still, although we can reduce the number of grid there, but we won't have a perfect edge. So in this case, you can see that it's quite perfect edge. Yeah, so let's do this. I think I should be able to do it again. Okay, so this is the shape, right? So let's do it. I think we can just do it as, we can use a conceptual mass. So go to family. Okay, conceptual mass. So first we need to create a profile, or profile, a path. So the path can be curved or can be straight, but yeah, it's up to you, but I think it's probably easier to just make it a curved the path. So when we place the profile, we can just copy and paste. So not copy and paste, but use the same profile and can just copy and place onto that path, because we don't need to worry about the curve. So first let's go to one of the elevations. So maybe let's just draw something like this, right? So I'll just do a screenshot. So basically what we need is a path, so something like this, right? And then we will place some profiles on top of this path, and then we can create this thing. Okay, so let's let's create, hang on, let me just set, maybe I'll set a work plan onto this reference plan. So go set work plan, pick a plan. Okay, pick this reference plan. So then we can just choose either north or south. So let's go to south, and then we can just place, I'm going to use reference, and then I'll use spline for this. Okay, so so let's have a look again. Okay, so maybe roughly here. It will just I'll do another one. So and then come down. Let me have a look again. Come down a little bit, and then go up again. Okay, so and then do another horizontal one, and then actually, yeah, we probably do the continue this one. So how do we continue this one? Actually, I'm not sure. So actually, maybe I'll just drag. No. Tab, drag this one to. Maybe I'll just do this one. Mirror this to the other side. To the other side, and then we can just. Maybe I'll just drag it to this end. Hang on. Looks like we can't. Tab, select this one. Or just maybe I'll break it. Okay, and then now let's just scale it, and then we can add more points. So add control point, one here, and then we can drag this up. Yeah, that's it. So we can just delete the other one, and it's probably not perfect, but yeah, I think that's yeah, good enough. Okay, so now this is the path, and then we go to, let's go to 3D view. So this is a path, right? So, and then we can place a point you draw on face onto this, and then we're going to place a profile, so onto this point. So we're going to use draw on world plane, set world plane, and then roughly I'll just do a start and radius arc, so something like this. So if we select these two, we can create a shape like this, right? But what we want to achieve is slightly, different. So with different profiles, so you can see it's slightly narrower, and this come down a little bit more. So what we can do is, let's just dissolve this one. So I'll just move this to the roughly middle. So you can also type in 0.5. So, and so we don't need this, and maybe just delete those 2 points as well. Now we select this and copy some 1, 2, maybe 3 and 4, and select this one, pick new holes, roughly place onto the lowest point, and you can just 0.25 roughly, and then we know that if we want this one to be on the similar point, so it will be like a 0.75. And then so we can also, for these you can also increase, so you don't need to drag them down, you can just type a number. So here angle, so you can just lower the edge. So let's just do 150 as well. So if we want these to go up, you can just change the angle there. For this, can be a little bit tricky here. So I'll just pick new holes, place onto the end, pick new holes onto the end. For now, I want to. Sometimes it's easier to create this shape first, create this surface first, then try to adjust. Because if you do it after you place all the profiles in mind, sometimes Revit can't create this shape at all. So now let's have a look. So this is not still not perfect. So it looks like we might need to yeah, we might need to. So let's try to reduce this one. So for example, I'll just type 90, and you can also change the radius as well. So let's try if I change to nanometer. So you can see it will change this. So you can also move the profile. So for example, you can move this up a little bit, and somehow we can just yeah, probably won't work very well, but yeah, this is a limitation of Revit. We can't we don't have the 100% control of the shape. I guess we can just try to make it even smaller. 10, 5. Yeah, I don't think this looks. Oh, probably not. Let's read Control Z. Maybe we should just increase this, and also when we change the radius of this arc, we can also untick this one, keep a concentric, and then if we type 15 meter, see, so it will keep the location of these 2 points and change the location of the center point, instead of keeping the center point and move this long arc. So let's try to, if we do it very big number, make it all. Hey, how about we try can we, yeah, I'm not sure. Can we do it the other way? Yeah, looks like we can. Yeah, maybe I'll just actually yeah, because we use spline in this scenario, so this spline can only be placed on this work plane. So see this work plane, so it's a vertical, it's a two-dimensional spline. If it's possible, if we use a spline through point instead, because with that we can have, oh hell, maybe let's try this. How about we delete this one, right? I'm not sure yet, but I want to have a try. So I'll show or always show all the reference plane, and then maybe we can just place this onto place an arc onto the horizontal plane, and maybe I'll use center ends arc, so I can use this as a center point. Probably not ideal because we need a quite big one, right? So maybe just do something like this. Yeah, I don't think this will work, but worth a try. Select this surface with this one, create form, doesn't work. Okay, so go back. Yeah, maybe just let's just we can still play with, oh hell, Control Z. Just play with this arc. Oh, looks like we need to untick this box again. Yeah, I think it's quite yeah, let's don't worry too much because it's never going to be perfect. Okay, so maybe we need to go up a little bit, so we can just go to the left, use the keyboard to go up, shift up, so it'll go up a little bit. Ooh, need to untick. So see, it will just go back to but default. Okay, something like that. Yeah, so that's good. Then this, maybe we're trying to copy this one, right? So maybe we can delete this one. Don't need this point. We can copy everything here to here. Select this. Just make sure that the reference line, the profile is still on this point. Pick new host, and we can select the surface and select Control select this and create. So we continue this. So yeah, I think this one's fine. Different shape, but I think that's good. Now we can use divided surface. So I'll just increase the number a little bit, and so this is a grid. So with this we can create a pattern based family. So it's actually quite simple one. So let's quickly create one. So we'll be a family. Let's use generic model, pattern based. Okay. So, and also because all the, so see this frame, so they're different size, and also there's a diagonal one, and there's glazing, fixing. So we're going to yeah, model them. So, and also it's it can be quite time consuming if we place all those profiles and try to create them in here. So we're going to create another adaptive family with a parameter to control the size. So in this family, we place 2 points, make them adaptive, create a spline through point, make a reference line, place a point, draw a face, place onto reference line, create a reference line, a circle, draw work plane, set work plane, pick this point and place a circle here. So now we can just do a dimension, and then create a parameter. Let's call it a D, maybe just instance parameter, and then we can select this CC, select this point again. Sorry, point, pick new host, and then we just need to select these two profile, and we can create a form. So and then just drag this, maybe just flip this one, so it would typing 0. This one's on this side 0 as well. So now we have this adaptive family with this form and also the parameter to control the size. So now let's load this one into which one? Family 7. Let's load this one into family 7. Now we can place. So first, I'll just actually, because it's instance parameter, we can just type in before we place. So for example, I want to place a couple of 300. So type SE, 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 SE tab. So and then we're going to place another one. So maybe I'll maybe make it smaller, like 150 diameter. So SE, SE tab, SE, SE tab, and then we also need a diagonal one, right? So this time 150 as well. So here probably we should just hide HH these two and create another one. So SE, SE tab. Okay, so now type HR to bring back. So these are all the frames, and then we also need maybe the glazing, right? So for the glazing, quite simple. We can, because we already in this pattern based family, we already have these four profile reference lines. So we can just select them and create a form, and then just need to just roughly just guess, not guess, but just to measure, or what these are. If these are 300, or half of 300 is 150, and then there will be fixing. There might be a little bit gap between the so 150. Let's make it 200. Okay, so the glazing will be 200 away from this plane, from the center of this frame. So it will be 200. So let's type 200, and with the thickness of the glazing. So I'm not sure how thick it needs to be. Maybe 20 mils. Oh, looks like we need to use negative. One of them need to be negative. Not sure which. Try this. Yeah, so that's glazing, and then we can just give it a material. Okay, so then we also want to add some fixing. So I can't really see from this image, but just roughly. So might just need one here, so it's close to the edge, right? So maybe something around here. So let's first type HR to bring back the frame. So for this, I think we can just probably place something there. So what I'm thinking is I'll type SA, select all, HH for now, and also I'll just select the glazing. Sometimes you need to tab to select the whole thing, right? So HH. Now we're going to place, we need to find some point. So one here. So easiest way I find, probably not easiest, but I like to do this. So I place point onto these reference lines, okay, and then we can select. So just double. So see that those arrows. These are the parameter measure from. Okay, so probably just want them to measure from the point close to them. Okay, so now all of them are done. So we can select all of them, change this one to segment length, because we want to use a distance instead of percentage. So for the distance, let me think again. So that's like 300 diameter frame. We want to offset at least 150 and then add a little bit more. So let's just let's do 200. Let's hang on, maybe a little bit more, 250. So let's just type HR to check. Can't really see WF. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Oh, this one's just right onto the yeah, this one be fine, but this one needs to offset, so maybe one of the points need to be 500, something like that, so at least it will stay here instead of right onto this frame. Same, we can just do this one 500. Okay, so now with all the points, I'll type IC, I select category. So let's just create a splice rule point. Okay, so you won't see the line because we have isolate category. So all the lines are hidden. Now type HR to bring them back, and then we have all these reference lines, or not currently model lines, so we can change them to reference line, and place a point you draw on face onto 1, 2, 3, 4. Select this point and use host point by intersection, and again do the same, and again, and again. So now we have all the location of the we need, right? So roughly there. So then we need to just roughly again just do a point, use draw on world plan and pick the horizontal world plan with this point. So you should see this warning. Okay, so it means you did it correctly. And okay, all done, and then we select the point we just placed, and then we select all of them. We can just type in a number, so for example 300. So this will be maybe too much, 250, just roughly. Yeah, I think that should be good. And we can also always change, give it a parameter to control this one if we need to. Same as the glazing. So currently we just put it at 200, but if we wanted to adjust the offset of the glazing, you can do it by just creating a parameter. Okay, so and same as the thickness, but I'm not going to do it in this one. So now we can select all these points and sorry, wrong one. Select this one and this one, create spline through point. So this is spline through a vertical line, another one here, another one here, and another one here. So okay, so now finally we can add some fixing, right? So we can use the same adaptive family we had. So maybe this time I'll just change this one size a little bit and do the same. I'll use SE tab, so I quickly place all these, the four of the fixing. So these are very schematic, right? So we don't want too much detail. But if you want to make probably I won't suggest that, because it will take a long time to generate that the final family. So I think this is, and before we load this one, because I noticed that see here, so there's someplace there's no glazing, so, and also there's no diagonal frame, so we can actually select all these glazing and fixing and also the diagonal one, and create a parameter. I'll just call it this and maybe instance, and now we can load this one into the project, into the conceptual mass. Okay, so let's go to 3D view, select this. So I try to reduce this number a little bit, because otherwise it would take too long to create, right? So it's already I guess it's probably just because my computer is very slow. Yeah, that's it. So you can see relative to the size of this massing, the framing is very skinny. So I guess we should probably increase the number. So, and also you can see it's not perfect here, but yeah, I'm quite happy with this result. So let's try to, so you can tab select one individual or just, multiple maybe. And then you can, because we have this parameter to control the glazing and the frame, so you can just untick that box. So now we have some, empty frame here. And also, hang on, looks like we might need, this is this direction. We might need, looks like some of the, yeah, I guess we can do this one as well. We can create a parameter to control these two skinny one. So, for example, we can just select this one and this one. So currently it's 150. So instead of having that, so we can also, maybe I'll call it D2, okay? So, and I'll keep these two. If you want to, you can also add parameter for these two, but for this one, I think all should be fine. And then just why it's taking so long? It shouldn't change any of the size at all, but it looks like Revit, although the size, the parameters are exactly the same, Revit, yeah, try to recalculate it again, so it will take a few more seconds. So now let's select this one. So you can see we have this parameter here. So if I type 300, it will change this one. So, and also there's overlapping frame, but I'm not worried about that. So yeah, which means you can just select all the panels along this side, right? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, it's a little bit hard to do it with this one. The whole mass is, here visible. So you can always, type one of the panel. So let's try to set, it's a little bit hard. Yeah, so this one, and type IC, so to isolate category. So now you can see you can only pick those panels. You won't be able to pick the whole thing again. So now it's very easy to select, right? And then we can just select all these and topping 300 for the size, and just go down, scroll down. We have a visibility parameter here, so just untick it, so we'll hide all the glazing or the fixing, and this is it. So okay, so with this one, I'll just quickly show you why another method I mentioned very early. So I'll type HR, maybe I'll just copy this one down. Okay, so I'll go up, copy this. Oh, looks like we can't copy down because we used this reference plan as a work plan for the path. Maybe we can copy to the right. Yeah, good. Yeah, we should probably. Yeah, I should probably just change this back to without all this family, and then because yeah, but that's fine. Let's just wait for a few more seconds. Yep, all good. And then let's select this one to the original, right? Maybe even delete the divided surface. So this is the one we did just roughly to match the shape, but it's not perfect. If you want the shape to be perfect, so you can actually do this. So let me just maybe I'll use this one. I'll use this one instead. So I'll just delete this. I'll copy this CC and then select this point, pick new host onto this point, and continue this surface here. And use create a form. So I'll continue this surface to here, right? So and then I'll do the same. I'll delete this and I'll copy this one and select this. Oops, sorry. Select this point and pick new host and continue this. Create a form. So what we can do is we can create a void. So let's do it. So I'm going to set work plan first, because this time we want it to be placed onto a level, right? The horizontal level. And then we can use, so this time I'm going to use a spline. So roughly here, so I guess, so it's something more like, so just make sure you place all the points in the middle, in the inside of this. So I guess something like this, WF, so you can see this shape. So we can just roughly change this one, right? Now I'm going to mirror this, DM, I think. So now we have, oh actually, let me just use this point to DM, so make sure it will, connect to each other. And then we can just DM again, so this time use this, or use this reference plane. So this will be the shape. So you can see we can have a quite nice shape. Oh yeah, sorry, we need to cut. Go back to floor plan, WF. We just need to cut these, the outside of this surface. So how can we do that? It's actually quite simple. We can just start from this point, go up, just cover everything here, finish here, and then draw another 1, 2, 3, and then we can see Revit will automatically pick these reference lines, and then you can create just a void. Okay, and do the same. Select this, create a void. Now let's go to 3D view. So it should automatically cut the solid, but it looks like it's not high enough. So let's try to select this solid part. So now you can see this. Let me just type TL, so it's a little bit hard to see. Yeah, so you can see the void. So tab, select. We just need to increase this one, so it will cut the whole thing. And then do the same. Tab, select 50 meter. Okay, so now let's have a look again, and maybe type SD. So now we have more. The shape of this surface is closer to this. So you can see it's smooth, right? Curved shape. However, we will have issue with the pattern. So let's just try tab, select. There's no option, so need to tab again. Tab. No, let's do it again. Tab, tab, click. So with this divided surface, now you can see the difference between this one and this one is, so the pattern, it follows the overall shape. So without before the void. Okay, so you can see it's not keeping the, so in this one they try to keep the number of grids, but this one it just follows the shape of the original surface. So which means let me just show you. So if I type maybe reduce this by to 10s, actually it's quite okay. Maybe this one needs 15, so it's try not to have too many. So now if I try this family again, we will have some broken one on the edge, so we won't have perfect. So you can see the perfect, so this grid, this frame follows the grid. Yeah, it's a bit slow. Yeah, I guess I think it's still possible. So to maybe we can just manually create this shape on this edge, but I mean, like if you want to quickly create something like this in Revit, it can be hard. It can be. It's still. This is taking very long. Oh, almost there. Sorry about the waiting. Yeah, I think it's should be. Yeah. Oh, yes. Great. Okay. Oh, yeah. Because we have all the glazing, the fixing, and you can. Why the void is still visible? It's gone. It's back again. I have no idea. Hey, hang on. That's HH. Yeah, that's better. HH, this one as well. Okay, so now you can see, yeah, so we have this issue. So there's no frame following this edge, right? So I guess what you can do is this one is, yeah, if we can probably add a frame like along this edge. I'm not sure if it's possible to. So I'll just quickly do one. Okay, so maybe if I place I'll see if I can just tab select and pick something. So this is the form. Tab again. Only this part. So it's not continuous. So maybe. Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, so yeah, so this is why another method, or trying to create this shape to match that, but however the result won't be perfect as well. So I guess this is it. Okay, so I'll probably stop the recording, and I'll just try to increase the number a little bit, but this will probably take my computer to like 5 minutes. So, and then I will upload this file so you can have a look. Okay, so that's all. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.